While shopping for a brand new car, many factors come into play to assist make a selection. The price, the gasoline financial system, the reliability, and of course, the performance. I would say these four elements are some of the most common while seeking out a brand new car. For a few FAME is a concern, and for others performances. Wherever you are on this spectrum, I assume we are able to all agree that having an automobile this is loopy, sluggish is lousy, sometimes even dangerous in 2024, the slowest car for sale is the Mishi Mirage with 78 horsepower. Made it right into a CVT transmission. Now I'm no mechanic, but all I pay attention, approximately CVTs, is that they are garbage, terrible, lousy, unreliable. All the above, besides Euro 260 for those automobiles comes in round 12.8 seconds, the subsequent slowest vehicle goes to the Nissan Kicks at 9.7 seconds to 60, and the third goes to the Subaru Move, Trek at 9.5 seconds for the ones of you who grew up within the 70s and 80s. Those numbers aren't half horrific, honestly. To have a sub-10-second automobile turned into generally uncommon and decent. Mainly inside the early 80s in 2024, we've got Camrys hitting 60 in 6 to 7 seconds back in the 80s. 6 to 7 seconds was really first-rate superb. For example, a 1982 Camaro Z28 with an automatic transmission hit 60 in 8.6 seconds. And oddly enough, on this instance, the auto turned into faster than if it was guide an 82 Mustang GT hit 60 in 8 seconds and an 82 Corvette in 8.1 seconds. Because the 80s improved, things started out to pick out up again via around 85-86. When I say that I'm no longer relating to automobiles like a Festivia or a Silverado of route, the one's vehicles aren't performance-orientated, so automobiles like a Crown Vic or 98 were nonetheless masses slow. I'm relating to things like the Mustang Camaro, Daytona, Turbo Zin, Shelby GHS, etc. The early 80s, however, had a number of the slowest motors I have ever made a video on. Half of the cars in this list take 19 to 20 seconds to reach 60, and most of those motors are from 1980 to 1984 by listening to me speak. For the first few minutes, you would comprehend that I'm going by using 0 to 60 times or 0 to 100 kilometers anywhere else in the international. Once I turned into making this listing, that became the simplest element I considered in determining the rating gadget. I assume it is a pretty fair way to head about it. Of course, while evaluating sports automobiles to one another, many different elements than 0 to 60 times play a role. In this case, 7 of the 10 automobiles are regular family sedans, and it simply seems fair to me. With that being said, these numbers are not 100% accurate for plenty reasons. Throughout specific websites, there may be a whole 1 to second spread from one another. Additionally, there may be probably going to be automobiles that I'm going to overlook. As an instance, locating a 0 to 60 for an early 80s Ford Econol line, the E350, with the prolonged chassis, the smallest engine presented, which become an